Good morning, everybody. I hope you're really well. It's a little bit cold this morning where I am. I'm doing two things today. I'm in Cornwall for a bit this morning, and I'm in Cardiff a bit today. So it's going to be a fun day, and school runs and all that kind of stuff are happening in the middle of all that as well. So it's all good fun. I am in a very reflective mood this morning, and I wanted to kind of emphasize something that I had a conversation with somebody about yesterday, but also before I start this, I have to acknowledge that this line has come from somebody else. It's not my own thinking. It's Brendan Burchard. He's a really interesting chap, had a really interesting story about the difficulties he had growing up and how he wanted to make a difference and build a better life for himself, and the struggles that he's had along that way. It's a really powerful story, and hats off to him. He's done amazingly well. But he uses three lines. And these three lines are: did I love, did I live, did I matter, or did I live, did I love, did I matter? And those three things are the things that we really kind of they're our drivers, really. Yes, we all need money, and we'd all love to be billionaires and have that jet set lifestyle. Of course we would. But actually, what we really want is we want to know that we've lived and fulfilled our potential. We want to know that we've hit everything we can hit and do everything we can do, and that's really important to us all. That's why people quit jobs and change jobs. That's why we look for new jobs. That's why we build businesses. We want to fulfill our potential. We want to live in that place where we're really doing the things that we love and we enjoy. So that's number one. Number two, did I love? Even the hardest of us, and sometimes, people say to me, I've got resting bitch face sometimes, but we want to be appreciated, we want to be valued, we want to be loved, basically. We want people to value us, and there's so many people that are lonely out there because they feel like nobody's loving them and nobody cares about them. And that's a material thing that we consider of life, is are we appreciated? Are the people in the world who would be sad if we weren't here? Are the people that we would miss us if we weren't around? We want to feel like we're valued by other people. We want to feel appreciated. And then the final one is, did I matter? Did I matter? And this for me is quite a big one. I want to do something with my life that makes a difference. There's lots of ways that it can express itself. It could be in humanitarian, it could be in helping somebody else that goes on to do amazing things. But we all really want to matter. We all want to go. And in fact, Jonathan says it: legacy. What have we created that we've left behind that betters somebody else's life? We all want to feel that we've made a valid contribution to the planet, and those three things are the things that drive us. Survival and all that kind of stuff. I was talking to somebody a few days ago, and they just lost their job and they were fighting for survival. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm in a car park, so I've got somebody looking at me as I'm doing this. It's quite funny. But they're fighting for a survival, and they've got a couple of months, and if they haven't found work, they're really up the creek without a paddle. And we all end up in survival mode at some point in our lives, where we're doing something because we have to get by. But if we live our whole life that way, we will end our lives quite unhappy, because we want to know that we've lived to our potential, we've been loved by other people, and did we matter? Did we make a difference? And those three sentences really kind of impact me and dwell in my thoughts, and I hope they dwell in your thoughts, because when you define those three things to yourself, you actually start to consider what decisions you're making on a daily basis to whether they help you achieve those things or not. And yeah, if you don't work on those, you will drift. I was tagged in a post this morning on LinkedIn, and it was about dreams. And we all have our dreams, but if we don't do anything about them, if we don't do anything about them, they will always be dreams. They will always be grand ideas, but you have to risk everything sometimes to get there, and you may fall flat on your face. But if you live in pursuit of your dreams, do what you need to do to get by. Of course, I'm not saying everybody can become a billionaire and all that kind of stuff, but you do what you need to do to get by. But actually, we should all be pursuing a dream and a plan, and making sure that that plan includes that we've lived, we've loved, and we've mattered. So from a not so sunny car park, I bid you farewell, and I will see you really, really soon.